Why do you hate me, Brian? That's why.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Ah!
Welcome to Bards and Nobles, Season 3, Episode 4. Warning, while listening to this podcast, make sure you chew before you swallow. I'm Brian, the Dungeon Master, and tonight I am joined by...
Charles Nelson playing Alto.
Andrew Danon playing Wes.
Trey playing Neil. Anthony playing Yoshiro.
Nice, what a beautiful cast we've got tonight, guys.
Thank you.
Let's
Did we start the video.
Let's recap.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, thanks, brother.
Let's get a recap in so we can dive into the next episode of Bards and Nobles.
Birds and neighbors.
Birds and Nervers.
So last time
Nervous.
we pissed off the midwife by digging in her suspicious tin.
We didn't get a chance to.
I don't
We
think
wanted to, but she wouldn't let us.
Yeah.
They wanted to dig in her 10.
And
We saw her tin and she wouldn't let us in.
You're like, girl, are you from Tennessee?
oh my god.
I talked to the lady with the beer fairies.
Oh yeah, Ursula.
Berries?
Yeah.
Yes.
You found out she had this like magical connection with these sprites of some kind, and they helped her make beer.
Delicious
Yep, and
beer.
Yoshiro's is about that.
connection with Sprite.
Wow.
Wow.
Watch that guy. Anyway, so yeah, we're moving into the evening on what day is this? This
Wednesday.
Is it Wednesday or is it Tuesday?
It's Wednesday.
I think it is currently. Oh god, it's only Monday in game. It's Monday in game. Heading into the evening, you guys just crossed paths with some guilty-looking hunters at the end of the last episode.
Correct.
They were walking by, kind of giving you guys the stink eye a little bit. And you notice that it starts to hail out of nowhere. There's the sun. Just a few minutes ago, the sun was out. The sky was blue, but clouds rolled in, and a hailstorm is happening.
What's
You
that?
can see people running around, ducking for cover. In fact, one of the hunters, he just like, before the rest of them turn to get their haul in, one of them like flips you guys off or does whatever local gesture it is that
He shows us
Rude.
his pinky.
he bites his thumb at thee. Is what he does.
That motherfucker.
And hail is ranging from penny to silver dollar size.
Shit.
So you hear glass randomly breaking off in the distance. What are you guys doing? You guys standing out in the middle of the road? What's
All
happening?
hail.
Hell
All right.
no.
Everybody give me a saving throw.
I would like to pull up my
Wait, no, those are good. All right.
I would like to pull up my straw hat.
What?
I sound like a tin roof in rain.
I hope that it helps a little bit as I run for cover.
All right.
I want to also like I'll look at the hunter who gave us that look. Do I recognize him from the town square?
Sunday morning. Let's see. Yes. Yeah, you're like, oh, he was definitely out there.
All right, I'll remember to find him. I'm gonna collect that thumb later.
Jeez.
Tabletop RPG players are so easy to offend. Anyways,
I'm triggered.
So, what did you guys roll? Saving throws?
God, how
Saving-
dare you?
4.
I mean, succeed or fail.
Success.
Success.
Oh, I didn't know you were serious about that.
Yeah. It's
I was
hailing.
just joking
It's
about
hailing
rolling.
pretty hard.
I
Like it
failed.
might do damage to you. How hard it's hailing.
What stat was it? Or
ST. So like you have a column specifically for saving throws.
Oh, we got to roll under our number, right?
For show.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm okay.
Oh, success.
I rolled an 8 and I got a 14.
No, ST. The ST column. Because you didn't even have a stat. You're just looking at your highest number right now.
Con save.
Nope, I didn't say. I just said saving throw.
I rolled an 8. I don't know what my ST is.
Oh my god.
Why didn't you write that down?
Is it your first fucking day? It's in the column right here.
The column that says ST?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
god. You take double damage whatever you roll. Why do you hate me, Brian? That's why.
Give
You fucking do this.
My ST is apparently a 6.
Yeah,
so
what'd
I
you roll?
failed.
All right, you take a point of damage. You got you have a pretty janky straw hat, and one of the holes in the hat, a sharp dagger-shaped piece of hail just flew through it and jabs you in the eye.
Why do you hate me, Brian?
Everybody, you all duck for cover, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so you find yourself underneath the patio of just a random house. You see a couple people out there. You recognize some of the people under the awning, under the cover. You recognize the
Why's my saving throw so low? This game sucks.
Mine's fucking 5.
Mine's 7.
Yeah.
Mine's 5.
Yep, you recognize the town cheesemaker, Bernarda. You've seen her around town
Bernarda.
a little bit. She's in there, kind of just like checking out the hail, kind of freaking out a little bit. Her and her son, you hear her call him Albert, and they're just looking. So what are you guys doing? You just wait for the hail to die down, or what?
Just hold my eye. Again.
Did you mark your damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Is this like normal weather for the season, or is this like completely out of?
She's like, what? No, it's August. Of course not. It's not normal. This is.
I mean, I'm just saying from Alabama, nadir season means hail. So August, yeah. It's totally
For them, they're like Pacific Northwest.
I don't know what that means. Is this fucking normal or not?
No, it's not. She says, I don't know. She says, oh no, this smells like witchcraft is afoot. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
All
And she's
right,
looking
guys.
around.
You heard her. It smells like witch feet out here. Witch feet? These feet.
Uh,
I don't even groan.
she's like, I wish Albert was here. He'd know what this was about.
If who was here?
Albert.
Albert.
Yeah.
Oh, Albert.
So we're all undercover right now.
Yeah.
For cheesemaker.
I'm fucking dying. A piece of ice just took 1/4 of my health.
Hail's a dangerous thing, man.
God damn. Just icicles raining from heaven.
So you guys gonna try to or what are you guys doing right now? You sticking around until the hail dies down with
Fucking guess. It can kill a man.
Bernarda?
I'm not fucking walking out in this again.
I'm watching one of my friends bleed out. I would like to talk to Bernarda. Hey, girl.
Go ahead. There's no button to press. We just do it.
Hold it.
Does he, Brian? You sure you don't want to make him do a saving throw or some bullshit?
No, that's just for you.
Trey fails his saving throw. I get struck by lightning. Is that how this works?
Oh, I'll roll for it.
Oh, one of your teammates gets struck by lightning.
It's 1, 2, boy.
I just want to ask Bernarda, like,
Yeah.
have you what have you seen in the last couple of days about, like, do you know anything about these fish or anything?
Do you have a band-aid?
Yeah.
She's like,
Are
oh
you a
my gosh,
witch?
you're bleeding. Like, really bad.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
No, come inside. Come inside, all of you. Come
okay,
in.
yeah. Let's go inside and talk.
She brings you in, and her son Albert, she's directed him to get her bandaging kit. Aside from making cheese, another hobby is I don't know, bandaging wounds.
What's your vocation?
Hers?
Yeah.
Cheesemaker.
Well, you said it was a hobby, so what's her vocation?
Oh, Well, she was one of the lucky few to turn her hobby into her vocation.
Her vacation. Her vocation.
You know, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life.
So her boy brings around a round of beers for everybody. And so she gets to work tending to your eye.
I'm drinking as she's doing that.
What's your max hit points?
4.
And what are you at right now? 3?
3.
All right, she bandages it up. You get a hit point back.
Okay, cool. Question.
But you have a patch over your eye for right
Question.
now. What's that?
As a wise, as we talked about, do
Yeah.
I don't benefit from outside healing, do I?
From this, we'll count like this is like a battle wound healing or whatever.
Okay.
Which, you know what?
Yeah, being a wise character isn't super wise choice.
Yeah. But I mean, you heal twice as fast though.
Yeah, if I survive.
Yeah, what's 2 times 0?
Whatever. She bandages her eye up, man. She's
Okay.
super nice about it too.
I'm very appreciative and saying thank you.
She has a soft, gentle touch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and you look in the house, and it's a nice old Republican house. In this world, all right. There was an old republic.
How do you interpret that?
Hit points back for spells, medicine, or skilled treatment. No, we'll say she just wraps it up, and you don't get the hit point back then.
I'm just done bleeding. All right.
Yeah,
You played yourself.
you could have bled out. You
Yeah.
never know. You could have got infected. It's like acid rain or something. Acid hail.
Acid hail. God damn.
This is a rough world, man.
This city is a loss. Let's fucking leave.
Burn it down and let's get out of here.
I don't know which god you angered, but you pissed off the wrong one.
All of them, I assume.
She's like, no, I know. In times like these, especially it seems the water drinker can be rough, but you know what by the river where dreams will never die is how our souls are cleansed. And you too, at least, recognize that as kind of like a quote from some holy book dedicated to the water drinker. So she's kind of like religious to that degree. You recognize that in the way she talks and what she does talk about.
Plot twist: the city itself is the witch. Let's just burn it.
So, after a round of drinks, what did you ask her? I forgot. Did
I was just asking her if it's what she had seen
Mm.
over the last few days.
Yeah.
Anything strange. We're investigating what we think may be a witch in the town.
Yeah, I saw that. I was there Sunday. When and as she's patching you up, she's like, when you did your
Ooh.
magic on the town.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just sitting there drinking a beer. I'm over this town right now. I just almost got KO'd by a piece of ice.
But yeah, this the past few weeks have definitely been scary to say the least. Between the fish, the pumpkins, from from Whitehead's farm.
Here's that kid that went missing, or a guy went missing. Somebody went missing shortly.
Yeah, Timolio. No, they found him. Apparently, he just got drunk and passed out in the woods.
Nice.
As one does.
Right. That was yeah. Apparently, last night he didn't come home, but they found him. But yeah, then there's the bleeding pumpkins. Apparently, someone spotted someone rummaging through the farm, traipsing through there with pumpkins in tow.
Does this happen more
Interesting.
than once, or just the one time?
I've only heard about it once. It's going to take a while to grow some more pumpkins.
Fucking seems fair. I don't know.
They got them all in the first pass.
So what is everyone doing? Is everyone just quietly listening to him talk to her?
I'm trying not to fall asleep with my concussion.
It's just a scratch. Calm down.
It's a fourth of my HP.
I'm listening for the hail to stop.
Okay.
All I'm thinking about is killing that hunter. I want to take his fucking thumb.
She mentioned her son, right? She was calling
Yeah.
for him. Have we seen him yet?
Oh yeah, he's been hanging out in there with her. He actually brought around. He's been keeping everybody's drinks filled with some beer.
Nice.
I say, you young man, have you seen anything strange these past few days?
He's
He looks at you in horror.
He's like, no. I mean, yeah. For the most, the weirdest thing I saw was that owl that he made.
Yeah,
that was scary.
I mean, you know, the owl's here to help us.
Oh, okay.
I was like, time out. It helps if you're good.
Okay, don't. I think the boy's sufficiently scared.
I saw those slugs that ate the rose bushes the other day. Those were big.
So you were by the rose bushes the other day.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. The rose bushes that only around the like the city hall.
Yeah, the courthouse.
Courthouse. Okay.
They're prize winning.
They were.
Yeah, I can't imagine they'll win anything anymore.
Say that again.
I can't imagine they won't win anything anymore.
Oh God, we're stuck in a loop now.
Can't imagine. No.
we're gonna die in this house.
I accept my fate.
I'm just gonna keep my eyes open and just kind of look around the room, looking for anything
I close my eyes.
may look kind of out of place or might seem kind of interesting. I don't know.
Okay.
Sure.
Like what? What would be interesting
like,
to Wiz? Because I feel like as a cat person, your view of the world is slightly different than everyone else's.
So we got some yarn.
Yeah, we'll look for some yarn, shiny things.
Any red dots on the wall?
Definitely red dots.
Any sort of catnip growing in the window.
I mean, you do catch a very wide array of exotic scents and stuff.
Interesting.
Yep. Mostly they all come from the kitchen and pantry, and
Yeah,
just
makes
got
sense.
cheeses, like all kinds of strands of different types of cheeses. And are you roaming around the house?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be like nosy, just kind of.
Sure. I mean, but you'll like walk off and leave the room. All right. As you're walking around in the pantry, you notice a decently sized lockbox or strong box. But just it looks like it has the latch over it.
Yeah.
There's no lock. But it's just set like in the middle of where all the cheeses are, and as a cheese making family, I don't know, it's
Interesting.
Like, yeah.
The next time the young fellow leaves to go refill our drinks, I'm going to follow him to wherever he goes.
Okay.
I'm gonna just kind of like sniff the strong box. I'm not gonna open it, but I just want to see if there's like so I can tell if there's like any like non-cheesy scents coming from it.
Sure.
Because I'm thinking maybe it's just like a different way that they're aging some different cheese or something like that.
Gotcha. No, the strong box, it just has
The old strong box.
has a scent of oak and rusted brass.
I don't think brass rust.
It's a magical world, man. It's magic rust.
Magic rust. Okay.
That strong rust.
I just leave it be.
All right, sure.
And just make note of it.
And then as you follow him, I mean, he's going to like
The bathroom. Way to go,
the
Trey.
cellar where they have like casks of different beers.
I just say, it seems like you sneak out. What have you seen? You can tell me. I won't tell your parents. It's fine.
All right, so you've cornered this child in the cellar of
Yep.
his home. How tall are you? Like 6 something?
Yeah.
Fully armored.
Yeah.
And he's
sword
a
in your hand?
priest.
Oh.
A paladin.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they say.
He's like, I promise I haven't seen anything, sir. Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. Wait, one second. Let me see. Oh yeah, he's just like, I promise I haven't seen anything. Just the what everyone's been talking about.
You said you saw the caterpillars. Were you or what were the
slugs?
Slugs.
The slugs, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
They're like as big as my fist or my arm.
So you
Where's the
wandered
fist
over
stop?
there. There was anything else you saw while you were out there?
I saw No, I was me and two other kids, and then there was one person, but I didn't see their face. They were leaving when we came up.
What were they wearing?
Clothes, bitch.
A
hood?
cloak,
A hood and a cloak. What color was it?
brown.
No, okay. Pretty nondescript.
He was like an unlocked character in a video game.
Yeah.
They were kind of short. I mean, they're taller than me, but like short for like an adult. And they were, I don't know. They walked kind of like this, and he kind of hunches over, and like he kind of does this shimmy thing. And it kind of looks like they were on, moving pretty quickly.
You think they had anything to do with the slugs?
Oh, I don't want to make no accusations or nothing.
That's a big word for you, child.
You're not here. Shut up.
I see everything.
Say, oh no, we're not accusing anyone. I just, just asking what you saw.
No, I mean, to be completely honest, I was just I was taking notes.
Taking notes.
I went to take notes on the rose bushes.
Oh, can I see the notes?
Sure. And then
All
he
right.
takes you by the hand and he leads you through the house
To his bedroom.
to his bedroom.
It's like, I'll wait out here.
He starts just,
You go get the notes.
yes, sir. Please
brings-
don't hurt my mother.
As he's unbuttoning his shirt.
No, God.
He
What?
brings back a couple of notebooks, and he shows you, because you guys are off in the hallway at like the back side of the house. It's a
Nude-
decently sized house for
nude artwork.
only a woman and her son to be living here.
We had to take them down from Tumblr.
And
He's
as
really sad about it.
you look through his notes, like he's explaining to you that he wants to get into cheese making like his mom, but he has all these ideas about exotic fruits and exotic scents and flavors and spices that he wants to blend cheeses with and do new things. And as you're looking through the notes and the way he's talking about it, this kid's like a prodigy. Like this kid's a genius level, talking about different like altering the techniques on how they ferment the cheese. He's got everything down to like a scientific method of just like the times things are fermenting, what they're using it in, and stuff like that. And
Who
like,
would steal that notebook, become rich cheesemakers.
you're looking at it, and like based on the science that you've seen here and the science and research you've seen at the temple that the monks used to work on, at your order, this could be extremely valuable. Like to the right groups or companies, this is literally like hundreds, if not thousands worth of like research that you haven't seen before from botanists, from trained, monks or scientists or whatever.
Dude, Zuckerberg, this kid.
I say this is great work you've done. What can you tell me about the strange things you saw when you saw the? I'm gonna say worms.
They were caterpillars when we first started, and now
Yeah.
they're
Slugs. I'd never seen anything like them before. I'd never seen some so big and so ravenous.
thick.
Tell me all you can remember about
Veiny.
the man in the cloak or the person in the cloak. Tell me all you can think about.
Well, like I said, that's really all I saw. They were hunched over. They were taller than me, but probably shorter than you. And they moved with a limp. And they didn't run straight away. They kind of zigzagged, and I didn't really hear anything. Like I said, I was just there for the bushes, and
Sure.
I really wanted to study them.
No, you can't.
Say, you've got a bright future ahead of you. And I hand him his notebooks back, and I was like, is there anything else you think would be important for me to know? You know where to find me, I guess.
He's like, okay, I'm only 8, so I don't know if I could make that call, but I'll do it.
I didn't know he was 8. You're on.
Did you just I feel like you just invited a kid back to your hotel.
Shit. Okay, look, you stay here.
When your mom goes to sleep, sneak out. Don't tell anyone.
Can I have your notebooks?
So the rest of you,
Can I have his notebooks?
oh, you asked him if you
Yeah,
have
sure.
notebooks?
Can I borrow this from you?
He's like, No, this is my life's work.
But it's only like 8 years of life, so it's not that much.
That's a lot. That's like 100% of my life.
Well, we put it that way. Fine.
It could be the end.
It's only 100%.
That guy flipped me off, and I've gone straight dark. I'm just like, steal from this kid.
It's only 100% of your life. If you piss me off, I can kill you right now.
Do you threaten him?
No.
Okay.
I say thank you for your time. I hand him his notebooks back, and I return to the rest of the group.
Craig couldn't be so
Okay.
disappointed in you right now.
You guys, I don't know. Pretty much, Bernarda is just chatting it up. She's being a wonderful host.
How hot is she?
Let's go from
You know what? You can tell in her heyday, she was a looker.
All right, that's all I need to know.
But I mean, she talks about her husband who died in the war. He died of the plague.
Sad, terrible thing.
Which was just about 8 years ago, I guess. And yeah, she's just being a good host and like keeping you guys plied with drinks and until the hail stops. It's been roughly 4 or 5 hours now.
Wow.
Looks like everybody stayed in the huts. The sun has already dropped, and it's nighttime
So
in Bridge.
when I realized that the hail has stopped,
Mhm.
I step outside to see if I can grab a piece of hail.
Sure. You grab a piece of hail, and when you step outside, lightning is cracking across the sky. The moon is shyly peeking out behind the clouds, and it's pretty well lit. And there's gusts of winds and not sheets of rain, but like it's just a light drizzle through the air.
Oh,
You pick up some hail, and it just looks like normal odds chunks of hail. Almost looks like ice chips have fallen from the sky.
okay. Is there anything unusual about it? It
There's
just
one that's got some blood on it.
That one melted a while ago. Because it was embedded in your face, and so she pulled it out.
Oh, okay.
Dropped it in the tin, and but yeah, it just looks like normal hail. Are you doing anything special to analyze it, or are you just like giving it-
I inspect it. I don't really know much about magical things.
Yeah.
I bring it inside and I'm like, Yoshiro, like maybe this hail is magical. I don't know if you can.
I take it and I
Examine
put it up to my hurt face. I'm like, thanks, man.
You stabbed yourself in the other eye on
I'm
accident.
concussed. I am drunk, and I'm just out of it. I'm just putting this ice up. And I was like, oh, this feels good. This feels good. This is what I needed.
All right, and so yeah, Bernardo's just like, you can tell she's kind of like, all right, we're getting tired. It's time to go to bed. I wish you well on your. I hope you guys find the witch. I know it'd mean a lot for everyone. It would definitely help and ease everyone, or put everyone at ease, rather.
Mhm.
I thank her for her time in hospitality, and I walk out the door.
Yep. Start moseying out.
All right.
I look at her and say, thank you for your assistance. Can I buy some of your cheese as, I don't know, for helping me? Also, I want some of your cheese.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I can. What kind of cheese do you like?
What's your favorite?
Munster.
Give it to me.
All right. She gives you a wheel of Munster, and she says, "You know what? It's on the house."
I said, absolutely not. And I give her 5 cash.
Nice. She takes it and runs to the back, and you guys hear a.
I recognize the sound. I'm like, oh, that's what that's for.
Guys who can make a lot of money right now.
So as you get,
I,
sorry.
I take her by the hand and go, thank you again. Your hospitality was incredible. I pocket the cheese and then I take my straw hat and then I put it on her head. I go, thank you. And I leave.
All right.
That is fucking worthless.
as you guys head out into the night,
It's a memento.
It's full on nighttime right now, and you're feeling kind of good. You've been pretty much for the past few hours. You've just been chatting with Bernarda and drinking, so everyone's kind of tipsy.
I'm shot.
Everyone has just one watch of drinks right now. So just what are you guys doing?
Going to bed.
I talked to the group about the strange lights that I saw the other night.
Yeah.
How close to where I think those were positioned do I think we are?
I mean, are you heading back to the inn?
I mean, we're just outside.
Oh, you're on the
she's
you're
gonna
like on the opposite direction. Of, like you'd have to get to the inn and then be like, oh, it's down that way a little bit more.
I think we should set up watch tonight near the other end of town.
Yeah. Trying to catch those lights again.
Yeah.
That you saw the other night. That makes sense.
If anyone would like to keep watch.
Yep. I'll do that.
I'll take a watch.
Alto.
I look at you with my good eye, and I'm like, I think I'm going to sleep in tonight, guys.
That's you should have a rest. I see what you did there.
As you guys are walking, you hear just like a meh, and you look off to the side, and you just see in the middle of the road, no one else, no people in sight. In the middle of the road, you see a black goat in the night. Its eyes glisten in the moonlight, and he's just like standing there watching you guys.
Is a black goat common, or is that like a weird thing to say?
I mean, they're not like ultra rare, but no, most goats are like white or gray or whatever.
What color is the pentagram carved in its forehead?
There's no pentagram, but like
What color
its
is
horns,
the-
and then its ears, and then its nose
yeah.
kind of forms the shape of a pentagram.
I say, Nosferatu, what are you doing out here?
You know what? I'll use my astral vision. Fuck it. I was like,
To do what?
To peer into this goat's soul.
Is this just a goat, or is this just like, or is this just a goat, or is it some other entity?
I wanted to find out.
All right, so you're using your vision to like just analyze to see if it's more than a goat.
Yeah.
Right? All right. So
I want to see what totes this goat.
This is the weirdest game of Clue I've ever played.
Wait, does he have to roll a disadvantage because he only has one eye?
no.
No, the magic.
It'll cost.
It's from
2.
his.
It'll cost 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fucking fine. Do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Don't be a bitch.
All right. So what does it look like as you cast the spell and you like do your thing?
You see just my one good eye. You'll see just like you'll see just a little flame come off the corner, and then all of a sudden it'll start spiraling out, and it'll start drawing like this weird, like magical Doctor Strange style pentagram.
Mhm.
It'll just start spinning. Then it'll like lenses will come out like a telescope, and it'll just analyze this goat.
All right. You got the three of you see that and goes out, and
It's only the fourth weirdest thing I've seen today.
as the light telescopes out and hits the goat spooks and goes "Meow," and like hops off. At the same time, you see Yoshiro's head snap back and he falls back onto the ground. Yoshiro, you saw in that goat that it is nothing more than a normal goat, but you get a flash of visions. You see it walking through the woods. You see the legs and feet of 2 people next to it. You see it get picked up, and you see it get brought to a circle of people in the woods at nighttime, and there's torches and stuff like that. And then
Considering the goat's still alive, I don't want to know what they did to this goat.
there's you definitely see like a liquid like being poured over or covered over the goat's eyes. All right. Flash forward a bunch of time stuff. Everything's moving really quickly. Time lapse photography, and you're in the goat's view again, looking from the goat's eyes, and you see some pumpkins, some smashed, some whole, some carved and stuff.
Some smash.
Is it like a pumpkin patch or just set around it?
Like someone was walking through the woods and dropped 2 of them.
Okay.
And it follows the trail a little bit, and then about 60, 70 yards up, you see at the base of a mountain, there's like a little opening, a little cave, and there's lights dancing on the inside, and you hear laughter or whatever.
Which is it?
And then it's laughter. And then you see more time lapse moving around. Everything's blurry. And then you see the goat looking at the 3 of you or 4 of you in the street. And then you open your eyes and you're looking up at the night sky.
And I go, oh shit.
You're right, dude.
We gotta some things happened to that goat.
What is
What? What things? Is the goat gone? The goat pranced off.
It pranced off.
some people had the goat. They took it into a weird ritual almost. I don't know. I can't tell what was going on exactly where. It's somewhere in the woods. Then there was pumpkins. I saw some were they like healthy looking pumpkins, but just smashed on the ground.
You see that the two pumpkins that looked like on the trail looked like someone had dropped them. They dropped and smashed, and they didn't look like the healthiest pumpkins.
Okay. Someone had taken pumpkins off. There was a trail led into a mountain cavern.
Stop. With the person that dropped the pumpkins, how were they walking? What were they wearing?
I didn't see them. I just saw what the goat saw. I just saw the pumpkins.
Oh.
The trail of pumpkins led to a cave. Cave had lights, dancing lights, like what you were talking about, dancing lights. And then there was laughter, and then then I was back.
Do you know where the cave is?
And then I turn over, and I just puke because of the concussion and because of all the beer and like the weird.
It's not normal puke. It's like the insides of pumpkin, and there's like seeds and like pulp and stuff like that.
Guys, I think we found the witch.
I think I could probably find. I want to find that ritual spot and the cave spot. I think we could find both.
All right.
I think we could.
We need.
I just pass out.
All right.
Not in the vomit. Other side.
Gotcha. But on the cobblestone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I say we drag our dear friend to his room and we stake out where we think the lights were.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like
I
a
say
plan.
Alto.
Yeah.
You on board with that?
Yep.
All right. We on the way to the inn, we drop off Yoshiro.
And you drop him off at the end.
You drop him off in his we drag him into his room, and then I say we should
As you guys drag him into the room, you notice a letter sitting on the pillow of his
on
bed.
Yoshiro's letter.
Yep.
Okay, pillow. Yoshiro's pillow.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. It's just folded up, and it has a wax seal on it, and the crest will say 1, 2, 3, 4. You recognize Alto.
Oh, yeah.
You don't necessarily recognize who it belongs to, but you've seen it before from like Dalio. Like it's like you feel like it's like a prominent crest you've seen somewhere before.
But I don't remember specifically.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. This seems eerily familiar.
Yeah.
To Alto. So
Yeah.
Alto, what do you do?
I point out that it seems eerily familiar. I say, sure, I've seen it around here somewhere. And
Would you like to read this letter, Alto?
I mean, it's not addressed to me.
Who's it addressed to?
It's not. It's just. It says visitors on it, plural.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's crack it open.
Your name's not visitors.
Current resident.
So yeah. So on the bed you see the letter. Who picks it up?
I'll pick it up.
I pick it up.
You're past it.
No,
You pick it up.
drug you back to the
You
inn.
open it.
Yeah, I'll open it.
All right, you open it.
Oh, thanks. I
And
expected you to leave me out there.
there's only a few words on there. It just says, my friends, visitors, you came for me and I missed you. Meet me tonight in the cemetery at high moon.
Oh, yeah.
Well, alrighty then.
Moon.
And you are passed out, right?
Yep.
All right.
You guys
just
got no
as-
magic.
As you guys, as you open the letter, you notice there's like a fine little dust or fragments or something kind of falls out of the parchment.
They glitter bomb us?
When you wanna
Bastards.
get down,
It's
down on the
it's less
town,
glitter and more
cocaine.
like black pepper and some other seasoning and spices in there.
It's
Yeah.
cocaine.
Snort it.
Interesting.
Okay. I relay all that. Well, I'll just share the letter. Let others read it.
Can I want to like, Alto, can I see the letter real quick?
Yeah, I hand it to you.
I grab it and I just kind of like smell it a little bit to see if there's any scents that I recognize.
Okay. You do, and it's like it's like ground up potpourri almost, and you recognize like there's a little bit of garlic in there. There's a little bit of coriander. There's some rowan and some mistletoe.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know what season it is.
So confused.
Whiskers would die if you went to the mall. Fragrance section.
Yeah, but yeah, you're able to like, you break it down. You're just like, oh, these are the things that are in there.
I just kind of relay that, just some of the scents that I was smelling on the parchment.
Yeah.
This is the merchant that we had left a letter for, right? No,
There's no name on there.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It could be. I feel like it's the letter came from somebody that cooks or deals with food of some kind. Spices. So
Well, you also recognize like plants and herbs in there.
Who controls the spices?
Herb. You say herb, we say herb because of the fucking H in it.
We leave him behind, and then we go. I think we should post up and look for the lights.
Yeah. Do we want to try and meet this person in the cemetery?
Yeah, I think we should meet this person.
And we should meet this person in the cemetery.
Yeah.
He wasn't here for that.
Oh yeah.
No one actually told him what
the letter said.
Yeah.
Friends, visitors, you came for me and I missed you. Meet me tonight in the cemetery at high moon.
All right. Fast forward to high moon.
Time skip.
But where are you guys going?
I'm in bed.
The cemetery.
Yep. We're gonna go meet.
How do you find it? The three of you have never been to this town before, at least the cemetery.
I asked the innkeeper.
Didn't we get a? Oh no, that was the census that we got. It wasn't a map.
Yeah, you haven't gotten a map yet.
Have you
I
had the
have
census?
copies waiting, but you
Do we have the
haven't.
census of the dead people?
No, this is the 20. I don't know what year this is actually. So you asked the innkeeper.
Sure.
Yeah, we can do that.
Ursula. Yo, girl.
Let's see. It's still
Where's
it's still
the
Monday.
cemetery?
Yeah, you go downstairs and actually it's pretty lively in the drinking room. People are singing, dancing. Even Ursula's kind of like arms on somebody and they're like singing and doing drinking songs. It's kind of
Rock me,
it's kinda
mama,
different than
like
the last-
a wagon wheel.
it's different than the last two nights. And you haven't seen everybody in the town, but you kind of notice that the people who were in the drinking room the last two nights, not all the same faces in here tonight. You go to Ursula, and after talking to her a little bit, she basically tells you, the only cemetery around here is at the Temple of Four, and that's back towards the road that you guys originally rode in on,
Okay.
coming into the city,
And the horse you rode in on?
which is from the west side, I believe.
West, you said.
Yeah.
Do you know where we could get a map?
Oh yeah. Honestly, not. Everyone around here just kind of knows where everything's at by heart. You could probably talk to like Oleg or let's see. Jonah might know. Mr. Prize Piece. He's the doctor's husband. Maybe Carl Foundling. He might know.
Okay.
I think the woodcutter's wife actually, Anya. I think she drew one up, and it looked really nice. Yeah.
You have like about 12 people to check for a map.
You're asleep. Yeah. You're asleep, right?
Yeah.
All right. I say, of the three of us, I feel like two of us should go meet this person in the graveyard, and one of us should go check the lights.
All right.
When the lights go down the city.
I'll volunteer to go check the lights.
right.
You're the contact for the guy, though.
Is it the guy? Do we know
No.
it's the guy?
He's the only one we visited. Never mind, I'm not there.
I say, Whiskers, will you go? You like to chase lights?
Yep. I can do that.
All right. Alto and I will go meet this graveyard contact.
All right. Stay safe. Keep an eye out. Watch your back.
Keep 2 out. 4 if Alto's with me.
Don't let it become a grave situation.
Go to sleep.
I attack him and take his last HP. I'm really tempted. No, I go to the grave.
Do it. You won't. You got to build a friendship with me first.
You had to betray me like 8 times first.
So, Wiz, how are you posting? Like, where and how are you posting up?
I'm gonna kind of.
This is like over the course of the night, so you guys are foregoing like rest. Okay.
I'm going to head over to that side of town and look for like somewhere where I can kind of climb up and get a vantage point.
Okay. On your side where the inn's at, there's like a row of buildings before it hits the big bridge that goes over Whitewater, which is the bigger river. And at the end of Whitewater, there's actually like a little tower kind of thing over the bridge, or over the pathway. That's like the tallest thing, but that's like across the water. Is that what you want to go to, or do you want to stay on your side?
I'm gonna go across to the tower.
Okay, all right,
and just climb up and and perch.
Okay.
Just keeping an eye out for things.
Gotcha. You two. The old temple is kind of away from the city, so you're gonna have to navigate the trails, the path, the woods, kind of at night. So the two of you go off. How are you walking into the night? I assume both of you don't see in the dark.
I don't know that I do or I don't.
You don't.
I assume I don't.
All right. So like, how are you guys traveling? You guys just walk into the night?
I mean,
you guys have lanterns or like torches?
I have a torch.
Okay, you got a torch.
And I turn to Alto and I say, "Follow me at a distance. I'll be the one that's seen. You stay hidden."
Okay.
All right. Both of you, or no, you're leading.
Yeah.
So
just torch up in the air.
Yeah. Give me to navigate the dark road. You're going to give me a negative double roll.
Oh shit! All right.
Let's go intelligence to find where you're going for.
Intelligence?
Yes.
I fail.
All right. You guys walk into the night. The woods seem dark because they're very dark. They seem quiet. They seem eerily still. You hear the hooting of owls and the rustling of
cattle,
stuff, trees,
tough
petticoats.
Oh.
And
you've kind of lost the path for a little bit, and you're basically just going for the widest opening between trees at this point. And up ahead, your light flicks off of. You see some movement, probably 40, 50 feet up ahead. And you don't see fire, or you don't see light from fire. You do see like a glowing kind of pulsing light up ahead. And as your fire flickers, some of the shadows kind of make way, and you catch at least 2 figures. You're not sure if they're bent over or they're crouched, but they're very low to the ground. They're very small, probably no more than 2 or 3 feet high. And you can see them from the back, so their backs are turned to you. You see big red caps that are like long, almost like socks or whatever, and they kind of taper off like down by the ground, and they hook back up. And you just kind of see the back muscles, because they're both shirtless. You kind of see them like toiling away at something in the dark, and something in front of them is glowing. And every now and then, one of them raises its hands up, and you see the light flicker off of the front of it. It doesn't look like they've noticed you yet, though.
I hold the torch down behind something,
Okay.
and I try to wave behind myself
Yeah.
towards Alto,
Yeah.
and just hold my position.
Okay.
Do I see him?
Sure.
I slowly like, make my way up, kind of sneaking.
Okay. Both of you give me a dexterity test to stay hidden.
Pass.
All right.
Success.
You let's see, as you catch up to him,
Mm-hmm.
you step on a twig and it snaps. And you see one of them stand up. And all you can see is the silvery rounds of his eyes. And these just look like little as he turns and looks at you, with his red cap turning to the side, it's just this like gray skinned, sharp tooth, round, gray eyed person, little thing.
A little evil lawn gnome
And
or something?
It's like a gnome, yeah. And it looks like it has blood like all over its face and hands, and it looks back, and then they go back and turn to what they're doing, taking turns. Like now you can hear them whispering something rhythmically, and it looks like they're doing something crouched up ahead.
I extinguish the torch into the ground,
Okay.
and is Alto next to me?
Yeah, he's next to you now. They went back to their thing. They didn't see you guys or anything. So
I say, get as close as you can. I assume my plate armor is loud as shit.
So, what's the plan?
I say, fuck him up, homie. we could just jack them. I don't know what the fuck these are. Well, do I recognize these as any sort of creature? I mean, do I have any?
you know what?
As much as I've seen of them, do I?
Sure, we'll say they, for all intents and purposes, the closest thing that they look like is woodland gnomes.
Oh, okay. I was like, so not orcs.
He pulls out a notebook. It's like, not orcs.
Not orcs.
But yeah, as every now and then one stands, the one on the left stands up and he raises something over his hand, and in the dark of night, you can see it. He has like a sickle that is just like dripping with blood.
Do I think we're anywhere close to where we're supposed to be right now with the meeting?
You have no idea.
Okay.
Because behind the canopy of the trees, there's the moon's also like hiding behind the clouds.
Mm.
But when it hits your eyes,
Yep.
I make a more.
So what do you guys want to do?
All right, I guess I quietly draw my sword and kind of sneak up on one.
All right. You're going to sneak up to it.
all my friends are gonna be dead when I wake up.
As I see him do this, I ready my sword and shield, and I crouch down where I am. And if shit gets sideways, I'm gonna rush in.
Okay. Give me a dexterity test to stay hidden.
Oh, I failed that.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. What did you roll?
17.
Okay.
My dex is 10.
Yeah, you take you're 8 feet out ahead of Nahale, and I don't know, something snags, like your shirt snags a branch, and it whoosh, whips it back, and immediately you see both of them jump up, and they say something in some weird flowery language. And even that without lights, yeah, it's hard for you. All you can see is shadows and negative space, basically. But you hear and it, they just kind of disappear into the shadows. You don't hear anything.
So there's no light where they were?
It looked like the glowing light that was there just disappeared when they jumped up.
Huh.
Because that's how you're able to see them just start sneaking
yeah.
up on them. But once you did that, they just then ran off.
I attempt to relight my torch after seeing this happen.
All right, yeah. What do you relight it with? Because you have your sword and shield in hand right now.
I stick my sword to the ground and I try
Gotcha.
to relight the torch.
Okay.
I'm seeing that this has gone sideways.
Yeah, you light your torch up.
All right. I'm going to try to hold my torch in the same hand that I'm holding my shield on. Can I do that?
Sure.
All right. And
you let him do shit like okay.
Oh my god.
yeah, this is called the fuck Boyd principle. And with my sword drawn, I walk back up to
I'm surprised
Alto
as it cost you
Yeah.
HP.
and investigate the area. I assume they've run away.
Yeah.
so
All right.
Nice.
I catch back up to Alto.
Do you guys go up to where they were, what they're
Yeah. What's
Alright.
there?
You see
Oh shit! Is it the goat?
Dead goat.
4 flayed gnomes. I'm sorry, not gnomes. Squirrels. Sorry. Squirrels.
Shit. Goddamn
Large
cannibals.
squirrels. All right.
Like oh, those are just big squirrels. You're like, oh shit, those are like squirrels of extraordinary size.
Fucking
just big squirrels.
Okay.
Yeah. And you, Nahale, notice that they're laid out in a very sacrificial way. I'm sorry. They're not laid out just flat splayed. They're like in weird poses on their sides, like doing different things. Like one's like, I don't know, one's like bent over and the other one's like doing something to it. Like they have them laid on their sides. Like they've created this weird picture of it. But then there's also like twigs and berries and stuff set off to the side in a very ritualistic way too.
Twigs. I take notice of the twigs and berries.
And you've seen something like this before. It looks like an offering to the goddess Miss Netmaker, which is a trickster spirit or like a quote unquote Lady Luck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I relay this to Alto. Are any of these scrolls edible?
Only one way to find out.
I turn to Alto and I go, I don't think we're anywhere near the graveyard.
Well, these things are dead.
Okay. That I cannot argue with that. I look up towards the sky and just try. I look back towards the town and try to reposition myself and try to find the work my way back to the town so I can find the
Sure.
graveyard.
Okay. You guys try to find your way back. Wiz,
Mhm.
as you climb up there, you climbed up to the little tower. The first person to come approach you is Christina Changemaker. She's the watch captain.
Mhm.
She's just like, yeah, she's calling down from the ground. She's like, yeah, I noticed you climbing around up there. It's kind of late tonight, don't you think?
I am Catman. I am the night.
I just look down at her and I say, yeah,
She's your Commissioner Gordon.
I needed a good vantage point when we were on watch last night. We saw some things that seemed kind of interesting, and I'm trying to see if we see them again tonight. And this seemed like a really good place to keep an eye out.
She looks up at you with one eye. She has an eye patch on. She
Mhm.
kind of looks like a Terminator 2 Linda Hamilton. She's very, very thin, but very like wiry muscled.
Mm-hmm.
Has
Go
a sword
on.
on her side, and all her leather armor looks well worn, and like she
Yeah.
carries herself in a very militaristic way.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, all right, don't slip and die off there. I wouldn't want to clean you off the street in the morning.
I appreciate your concern. I always land on my feet though, so it's fine.
All right, what exactly did you see that you're concerned about here on the bridge?
Well, it was actually kind of out towards the wooded area some, but there were some really strange lights that we saw over on this side that moved in a really strange way that didn't seem natural. So we thought it may have something to do with some of the strange things that have been going on in the town. So just trying to make sure it's not something that we need to be concerned about.
She said, "Oh, you mean like forest sprites?"
I mean, I have not ever seen a forest sprite. That may be what it is, but
Oh,
just want to make sure.
all right. Fair enough. Let us know if there's anything we can do. If there's any resources. I know you guys have a job to do. All right, we'll carry on. And she heads back in.
Thank you. Have a good night.
It's a pretty uneventful night. You don't see you don't see any more
Any lights or anything?
any lights or anything.
Mm-hmm.
You do notice over the course of the night. Give me a dexterity test.
Okay.
Or yeah, dexterity.
Fail.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 13, and I rolled a 14.
Okay. Over the course of the night, you do see some people just walking around.
Mm-hmm.
Some people make it up to the bridge, but eventually turn around. Like obviously, some people kind of see you up there, and they've kind of turned back from wherever they're heading. They were like it looked like they fully intended, like they were just walking briskly to go across the bridge, but they turned back into the town. The only one that you recognize was actually the first guy you talked to when you got to the town. It's Ivan, the baker. Recognized him out there. There was a woman with him. Followed shortly after. Let me see. Yeah. There's a woman, and there was a. Oh, you saw Miss Bernarda out there.
Okay.
All right. Just milling about, head to the bridge. Obviously, someone sees you. They share some words with each other, then they leave. But before you know it, it's a pretty quiet night. The night actually stays pretty cool. And the sun rises. Nahale and Alto, as the sun is coming up, you guys finally recognize some of the cobblestone and some of the minor small bridges going over little streams and stuff, and you recognize the entrance to the town, and you guys make your way back to the town.
Well,
So, Alto, I think we lost our way.
Yeah.
Let's reconvene at the inn and see if we learned anything new.
All right. Morning time comes. You guys are back at the inn. Everyone's groggy and without sleep. So any social activities you take for this day until you rest will be at disadvantage. Except for...
Hey, guys.
He comes out. Yoshiro comes down the steps of the second floor, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, fully rested, fully healed up, discarding his little eye patch.
Looks almost like it was never hurt at all.
Did you guys leave the letter with him or whatever?
Yes.
I just put it back on the bed.
Obviously, before you left the room, you saw the letter that was there.
Did I, Brian?
Do you want to, man? I'm trying to get...
He's trying to give you something. And then you're going to accuse him of hating you later.
You saw the letter. You saw the wax seal on it. You did notice the odd smell and some of the plants and herbs and spices.
And you're allergic to them. You're now dead.
You recognize some of the plants and
Was it the
herbs.
Colonel's secret recipe?
It's not, but it is very similar to a blend that the Order of the Blue Flame uses. And it's like to ward off evil spirits and stuff like that.
I hold on.
You just notice that the paper definitely had some of it in there and carried the same scent and stuff like that.
Cool. And I'll get downstairs and I'm like eating breakfast, waiting on them.
Yep. I mean, you guys all get there. You're together.
Sweet.
I go to my room.
Hey guys, what's going? Oh, okay. What happened? What's going on, guys?
I say,
How'd your meeting go last night?
We found some weird gnomes and they ran away. Some weird shit happened.
In the graveyard?
We didn't make it to the graveyard per se.
Okay.
But
it was pretty dark last night, so
yeah, I'm not really sure how to navigate this town. Alto took the lead on that.
Well, Alto normally knows exactly what he's doing. I mean, every time I followed him, he's never led me astray.
I agree that he has never led me astray before, but last night we were unable to find the grape.
Well, I don't know. That's super strange. I mean, I'm with Alto because there's a lot I can learn from him, and I'm pretty good at night. So I feel like he's even better than I am.
Are you saying Alto's a witch, or
I'm saying that he's competent enough to follow a road to a graveyard? We passed the church on the way in.
I turned to Alto.
It was late at night, and neither of us could figure out where the graveyard was. But in the process, we came across some weird-looking gnomes, and I tried to sneak up on them. They heard me and ran off. And when we got to look at what they were doing, there were some mangled-up squirrels and nuts and berries in a ritual pattern.
Twig and berries.
Oh, twig and berries.
Yeah.
That's crazy. For them to have heard you, they must have really acute hearing. Normally very stealthy.
They
were
caught on a branch.
They were super cute.
Cool.
Yep.
I go to my room.
All right. You rub one out and then go to sleep.
Yeah, I doff my armor and I go to sleep.
All right. What are the rest of you doing? Sharing information, talking, planning out the next phase.
Is there food available?
Absolutely.
As part of
There's a continental breakfast going on.
Yeah.
I eat a small breakfast and then I go to sleep.
All right.
Eggs, cheese,
Yeah.
bacon.
There's a cereal
Waffle
dispenser. And
Sweet.
Waffle maker.
Well, as we turn the little wheel. The waffle maker, that's
just
a
a
nice
huge
place.
thing of like eggs. It's like a trough almost.
They got kind of weird because it's been too long.
I'll risk it for that biscuit.
Yeah, I'll grab a little food after
Sure.
I tell everybody that basically there wasn't anything that I saw at the bridge.
Okay.
I didn't see any lights. I saw a couple of people kind of walk towards the bridge, but then turned around. And yeah, it was uneventful.
Okay.
I was like, well, I'll be about town. I'll see you guys.
Alrighty. I'm
And
gonna go
I
take a
off
cat nap.
by myself.
Yep. They just hand you this on a silver platter.
I would like to split the party, please.
As you step outside by yourself, Ishiro, you notice a young woman stops you.
Yes.
She's like, "Hey, are you are you with the witch hunters?"
I am. Yes. We'll go with that.
She introduces herself as Leah Teakwood, the milkmaid. She has bright red lips. She kind of has
Do you work with a cheesemaker?
doughy blue eyes. She's a very young woman, very youthful and filled with vigor.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Full
And
of
she's just
gumption.
She's like, "Well, I just heard that you guys were hunting, the witch that's been plaguing our town, and I just wanted to show you beyond the shadow of a doubt that I am not a witch." And so she's like, "See, look, I can prove it."
Let's go to your bedroom. I know ways you can prove it. Let me examine you.
She skips that part, and she acts like she doesn't hear it. She hears creepy guys all the time. But she reaches in her pocket and pulls out a fistful of like lavender and wormwood, and she's like, "Look, lavender, wormwood. I love the smell." She takes a big old whiff. She's like, "See, not a witch."
I'm like, that's all well and good, but that's not a real indication. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, everyone knows that all witches have two sets of teeth, right? She opens her mouth like super wide and sticks her tongue out. She's like, "Look, only one set.
That is impressive, but also two teeth thing isn't always a thing.
She's like, "What? What do you mean? Like
The supernatural.
that's what everyone knows about witches."
Yeah, what most people know is wrong.
Well, what do you know about witches?
I've hunted dozens.
I don't fucking think you have.
Just
All
what
right.
you say.
Well, tell me one thing. How are you supposed to spot a witch then? Huh?
If they
I heard
float.
witches don't sweat. It shows your pits, and you see it's glistening. She's got some.
So we have to host a marathon.
Listen, the supernatural comes in many forms, shapes, and sizes. Witches are very adept at hiding their witchery. That's why they're a lot harder to hunt down. Unfortunately, these are a lot of wives' tales, and some witches, once they become highly corrupted, do exhibit some physical attributes, such as a lack of stench or sweat, or the double teeth, or some aversion to some holy relics or spices or mixtures. But your average everyday witch who hasn't become too corrupted is really adept at hiding. And it takes a lot more than that to suss them out.
She says, that doesn't sound really helpful. So, like, how are we supposed to spot a witch then?
You as normal people? Almost impossible.
I don't know if that's true. Like, they can't step over still water, right?
They can fly on brooms. They don't have to step over water.
What? I heard the broom thing was a myth.
No, 100% true.
I believe the GM.
Roll me a 2d20.
Do good.
A 6 and a 9.
69.
All right. So she's like, obviously she's like staunchly defending her stance on how you detect a witch and staunchly proving herself to not be a witch, right?
Yeah.
Here's some things you've learned about witches. One is true, one's not true. Right? You have heard witches hate lavender and wormwood.
Mhm.
They hate it, can't stand the smell, can't stand the sight of it, especially not the touch of it. What was the other number? 6?
Yes, 6 and 9.
All right. And the other thing you know about witches is that if you let a witch hold your arm or link arms with you, they can trap you in conversation until you break physical contact. Otherwise, you're just stuck in conversation with them. But
Okay.
yeah,
Both those things are true, or one is true and one is false. I don't know which one is which.
correct.
Yes.
The second, the latter. One is true, one is false. You don't know which one is which.
Okay.
But is he aware that one of them is false?
No, these are things that I
doesn't
know.
know.
Those
he
are
doesn't
just
know
things
which
you
is
know
which.
about witches.
Oh,
Things he knows
okay.
about witches.
Like-
Yeah.
Yoshiro, those are things he knows.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
me as the player, I don't know.
Oh,
You know
okay,
what? Oh
I
yeah,
see.
Demon Slayer. I'll get you another D20. Go ahead, give me another roll.
Do fucking good.
4.
4. Another thing you know about witches is that if you let a witch tend your garden, they can either make you extra fertile or barren for a full turn of the moon.
Is that...
What the fuck does that even mean?
do I know if that's true or false?
It's an either or statement.
You know that one's true.
Okay.
All right, cool. We need this entire town to tend gardens and see.
As the rest of you go back to sleep tonight, or in this morning, and reflect on what you know about witches and how you're gonna proceed the next day in finding one. Everyone roll me D20 twice. Sweet. 2 results. I need 2 numbers. You got 3 because you have the Demon Slayer background, and 2 of them were true.
6 and 16.
All right, 6. I'll let you re-roll the 6 so we can get a different one.
What?
I rolled a 6.
He rolled a 6. Yeah.
Oh,
Roll the
okay.
6, yeah.
Oh, I see.
I'm trying to just give you guys more information.
He's trying to help us out because we're sucking this up and we're going
Another
slow.
double 16s.
All right.
You know this is true.
You know that if a witch walks through a doorway backwards, she can pass through it even if there's a locked door in the way until the next full moon. Like she
Oh,
can pass through that doorway. The other thing you know is a witch can hum or sing a tune that allows them to hear everything that occurs around anyone else who hums or sings that tune until the next day.
Huh.
Sounds useful. I rolled a 9 and a 17.
All right. You know that if a witch can feed you a type of meat from a creature without you noticing, they can change you into that creature during any full moon.
That sounds like fun.
What the fuck?
Can I play a witch next time?
Wait, what were your two numbers?
9 and 17.
You know that blessing a witch's sneeze causes convulsions and is generally harmful to them.
I'm just blessed the shit out of everybody.
Just throw pepper in people's face.
Go ahead.
Kid just has epilepsy.
19 and 20.
19. If you repeat anything to a witch, they can use your voice and the words you spoke up to 3 times.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. 20.
Witches cannot break garlands made with mistletoe and fresh flowers.
Interesting.
Like how fresh is fresh?
So
fresh.
You carry on this conversation with Leah Teakwood, the milkmaid, as the sun rises and people go about their busy Tuesday mornings.
I was like, well, you've proven to me beyond a shadow of a doubt you're not a witch.
Oh, awesome.
Question, can I have some of that lavender and wormwood?
Sure, but I had to go all the way to like outside of town to pick it. I mean, I'll sell it to you for like 5 cash.
Sure.
All right, sweet. Boom. She hands it over. And as you make this deal with Miss Leah Teakwood, we will end this episode.
What the fuck is even going on?
Yep. That's it. Do we have any fan mail?
We sure fucking do.
Yay.
All right, this is from Chicken My Tenders. chickenmtenders@gmail.com. Send him an email if you want to. Hey guys, love the new campaign. Where's my babe Blake at? I miss him.
Aw.
We all miss him. He's
Speak for yourself.
he's on a vacation right now.
Yep.
We killed him. We ate him.
What's your favorite character? All of you guys. Where are you from? McDonald's. Is McDonald's your favorite chicken tenders? That's its own conversation right there.
Dude, one time I ate myself sick on chicken nuggets. They did like that 50 for 10 deal.
Yeah, nuggets, but like McDonald's chicken tenders?
Oh, they're pretty good, I think.
Are they?
I think I've had them. I think they're legit.
I'll be real honest.
They're like real chicken.
Juicy.
I ain't mad at
Thick.
I don't think so. I don't
Nah.
think they're thick.
I ain't mad at McDonald's, man. You can hate on all you want.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you. What was her name? Juicy McChicken or something?
That was shout out. It sure was. It was Chicken My Tenders.
I was close. All right.
Shout out to McDonald's for holding it down for years. That dollar menu was a gift.
In that sentence, chickens is a verb.
Chickens McTenders?
Chicken My Tenders.
Chicken my tenders. Thank you so much. Can't wait to dip you in something. I don't know.
Hot honey mustard.
It's ranch.
You basic bitch.
Yeah.
Also, we wanted to go ahead and let you guys know we will be at Magic City Con, being held at the Galleria in Hoover, Alabama. It's actually going to be at the Hyatt Regency. It's in the Hyatt Regency Hotel.
Oh, is that a different hotel than it normally is?
No, that's where it
That's the
normally is.
same
one. Oh, okay.
I said in the Galleria.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Galleria.
Okay.
So the dates for that are June 21st to June 23rd. We will be there. Come hang out. Come see us.
We will have a table. We will be hosting a panel.
Yep.
Talking about some D&D stuff, tabletop RPGs, and I think we're going to try to get it set up. Some of us might run some games.
Yep.
Quite possibly. Yeah.
And we will sign literally anything you bring us.
Yeah.
Yes, we
In
will.
any body part.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
If you bring it to us, yes, we will sign it.
I will absolutely sign it.
Yeah.
Come hang out. We like some of the best things is getting to meet fans.
Yeah,
at cons.
it's a lot of fun.
It's amazing.
It is a lot of fun.
If literally anyone is listening to this, please come talk to us. We are so goddamn lonely.
And
Also-
hopefully they won't stick us up in the middle of nowhere like the last con.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get the floor plan soon so we know where we're going to be.
Yeah.
But
It'll be all right. It's always pretty fun.
yeah, it's always a good time. Also, I would like to thank, or we would like to thank, our higher level patrons.
Guys,
Yeah. Tarken Davis, Rachel Lindley, and Sierra Jones. You guys are amazing as always. And a big shout out to the rest of our patrons who contribute to us monthly. You guys are the best.
The best. Around.
we were able to
Yeah.
buy cameras. We were
Yes.
able to get
We got a
soundboard, table.
Our soundboard is fixed,
Our
guys.
soundboard is
Soundboard
fixed,
is
guys.
You
Thank
keep
you
us in
so
dice and
much.
t-shirts.
And beer.
And
God
beer.
damn it, you buy us beer. Thank
That's
you
true.
so much.
Also, shout out to @Ava Draws on Instagram and Twitter for our
Yep.
awesome fan art. And you know what? I'm gonna
Shit's
have
fucking
prints.
dope.
I'm gonna have prints of this from Magic City Con. Whoever comes by will sign them and give it to you because I fucking love this artwork.
I actually just want one that we can.
You
all
can't
sign.
have it. Fuck you.
What?
Yeah,
Damn
can
it,
we
boy.
have signed ones? Can we
I
get
wanna
signed
sign
All we gotta do
Yeah.
is go to Magic City Con.
Oh, there you
That's all we
go.
gotta do.
There you go.
See you some Magic City
You
Con.
know what? I'll sign whatever you want, brother.
Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but bunch of zeros. Ah!